Today I wanted to share with you this quick tutorial on how to make your own bow paper clips. I've made these two for my planner and I've just had a go at making this little one here, which I'll probably use in my planner for Christmas, but they'd be good for card making, scrapbooking. You could put them on a card for someone who likes to use a planner, and that could be taken off and given as a gift. So there's lots of different ways that you could use them. There's probably lots of different ways you can make them as well, but I've come up with this way that suits me because I really don't enjoy tying bows. My bows never look neat, so I thought I'd give this a go. I haven't watched any other YouTube videos, so I don't know if other people have similar kind of YouTube videos out there. This is just me having a play around, and this is what I came up with. So all you need is scrap ribbon. I just keep a bunch of these in a jar. I also have rolls of ribbon, but I just keep my shorter pieces in a jar that I just shove in there and pull out what I need when the time comes. So that's how I made the other two that I made, plus this one here. And this ribbon is also a bit of scrap. So for someone who perhaps doesn't have a lot of supplies, just keeping an eye out for where ribbon might be available. This one came off some clothing packaging. You can also get some of the thinner ribbon off the shoulder straps of t-shirts and things. You know, presents get wrapped up in nice ribbon. So there's lots of different ways that you can get your hands on some ribbon. You don't always have to buy it. So I've got a couple of different ones, and I'm just going to take you through how I go about making these bows for my planners or for any other crafty supplies. I've also got a hot glue gun. It doesn't need to be an expensive one. This one was, $5 or $6 from my local cheap shop. And then what we do is start by making the top part of our bow. So what we do is just sort of fold over where we would like our bow to go. I just like to visualize, how I want it to look. Now the other thing is that this ribbon is two-sided, so there's kind of a dull side and a shiny side. It's always better to choose ribbons that have the same on both sides because it doesn't really matter. But if you do choose one like this, then making sure that the shiny side is facing outwards. Give yourself a little bit of extra leeway on the sort of tails of the ribbon so that you can trim it off and make it look nice and neat. And then just take your hot glue gun where you've decided to fold it, and then just make sure you layer it in the right spot. One of the things about using a hot glue gun is that you need to be fairly quick with it because it does go hard like quite quickly, and that's one of the reasons I would recommend a hot glue gun as well. So you're not standing there holding it. If you use wet glue, you might have to stand there and hold it for quite a while. So then try and visually just make it equal on the other side and roughly on the same angle. And then what I do is just trim. You can neaten up the trim later. A really sharp pair of scissors would come in handy here. Mine, unfortunately, are not as sharp as I'd like them to be because you can fray your ribbon, and this one in particular looks like it's going to fray a bit. So you can use any sort of paper clip. I have a large collection of paper clips. There's just a plain silver one, which is just cheap $1 ones. I think I picked them up from Target or something like that. Actually, Target I think have some beautiful rose gold ones at the moment, and I got these, but there's also plain gold, coloured ones, so lots of different options. I think I'm going to go with rose gold for this one. And then what I need to do is flip it over to the back, so where the ribbon runs all the way across the back in one long line, that's where I'm going to put my paper clip. So I need to feed this little bit through the back and make sure it goes in the right direction. So I want the shiny bit to face me, and then I'm going to put some hot glue in the middle at the back, just a small amount, and then I'm going to stick the top of my paper clip, so that's the bit that only has one loop, down in that hot glue, and then I'm going to stick the ribbon over the top of that. So you have to work quickly, as I said, and because I've already fed it through, then it's easy to loop up and around. So this is the part where you can take a bit of time to make sure that your ribbon is how you want it. Spend some time getting it neat, and remember you'll trim those bits at the end, so that's fine. And pull as tight as you want, so make it look like how you would want it at the front. And then before I actually glue this down, I'm just going to trim it where I need it to be. So take your time trimming it. If you're too rough with trimming it, your ribbon will fray. And then what I want to do is just put some hot glue at the top where this ribbon is going to stick. And then just place it down on your work surface and pull it nice and tight, and then fold that over the top. So the back won't be super neat, but it'll be neat enough that it'll look nice in your planner. Just make sure that your ribbon tucks well, and then we can go ahead and trim. So I haven't tried this before, but I'm going to try sort of a banner or a fishtail, I think they call it. So what you do is fold your little tails in half and take some time to get it neat, and then just cut it on a diagonal, so from the outside to the inside, making a little triangle shape. I don't know if this is going to work with this ribbon, but we'll give it a shot. I really do need sharper scissors. So sewing scissors would be ideal. If you have some sewing scissors, that would be the best shot. But you can see that that's given it a nice little fishtail banner on that side. So I'm going to do the same on the other side and just try to get it so that it's even on both sides lengthwise. And remember, it's always better to cut it longer than it is to cut it shorter, because once you've cut it too short, that's as short as it goes. You can always trim a bit more off. So there's that paper clip ready to go. I'll just see if I can get it onto my planner for you so you can have a bit of a better look. There we go. So that's how I put these paper clips together. There would be plenty of other ways, as I said, to do it, and what I might do is have a bit more of a play around and then show you a still shot at the end of the paper clips that I do make. So there's no limit to the type of ribbon you can use. I'm going to try using this really lacy, pretty glittery stuff and see how that goes. So I'll show you a close-up of that at the end. You know, this is quite thick ribbon, so you could use that. That's lovely gold foiling. If you try something like this, which actually very clearly has the right side and sort of the negative side, it's very nice on the other side, so it will look fine. But what you'll find is that if you fold your ribbon over, the back bit will be black. I'm not sure if you can see that, but that's okay too if you like that look. You know, that's absolutely fine as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. I'm definitely going to do some more DIY videos, particularly around planner supplies, because I seem to be doing a lot of that at the moment in my crafting time. So yeah, keep an eye out, check out the still shots at the end, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.